I'm starting an annual tradition each autumn of making a series of videos before every Thanksgiving, gathering all of the wisdom that I've discovered in the past year and sharing it. Although this is what I strive to do all of the time on this channel, we will condense into this series a practical set of maxims by which you can change your life, as well as suggestions on how you can implement them. Rule 4. The world is the terminal expression of love. Be that. In the final lines of Dante Alighieri's epic poem, The Divine Comedy, when Dante reaches the highest sphere of heaven, he experiences a vision of the divine, seeing the love that moves the sun and the other stars. He's granted a glimpse of the ultimate truth and the love that governs the entire universe. In this divine presence, Dante is overwhelmed with a profound sense of love and understanding. All creation, from the movement of the stars in the heavens to every aspect of existence, is guided and powered by divine love. The entirety of reality is this primordial impulse to love and unity. And this can, of course, be justified metaphysically, and that will be the subject of future presentations, but is beyond the scope of this video. But the world and its existence, especially among professional theologians and philosophers, is sometimes attributed to God's wisdom or will. In Psalm 145, King David tells us, Tov Adonai lachol v'rahamav kol ma'asav. God is good to all, and love is over all of his inner workings. And Sadik Adonai b'chol derachamav v'chasid b'chol ma'asav. All of God's ways are righteousness, and love is in all of his inner workings. The world is the terminal expression of capital L, love. That means, in the end, love must win. Yet, depending on how long the artificial separation of humanity from its intrinsic purpose persists at the behest of the money elite and those in power, this could come at an extreme price. And this is what's called the great filter. Unless we can channel the energy and love of God into all moral action, including righteous rage and rebellion, we as a species cannot survive. As Chris Langan writes, either absolute truth will prevail or humankind will not achieve its destiny, cannot unify with God, and cannot pass through the great filter. Absolute truth is the vessel which carries the spark that will rekindle the creative fire of mankind. If we become images of that love, just as we were made to be, to dress and keep the earth and protect it from predators and parasites both within and without, then we can make this the best of all possible worlds for ourselves and everyone living in it. This is Jesuit priest Pierre Teilhard de Chardin's idea of the omega point, that the entire unfolding of cosmic and biological evolution is from an alpha, an origin point, to the omega point, the supreme and final end of existence, where we all have a collective understanding of our spiritual identity as a species, and God is recognized in all and by all, the entire cosmos perfectly reflecting the love of its creator. Chardin opines, someday after we have mastered the winds, the waves, the tides, and gravity, we shall harness for God the energies of love, and then for the second time in the history of the world, humanity will have discovered fire. The entirety of creation is a sacred crucible, a sacramental avatar for God's love. If we can embody that, then we can reach the omega point, or the human singularity, as Langan calls it, and achieve planetary unification. As Chris Langan writes, the only remaining question is whether or not mankind will live up to its spiritual destiny. If it does, then it gets to live on. Let the light shine forth in the darkness, and may the peace of our Father in heaven be upon you. Like and subscribe. Peace.